I'd never even been to Boston before moving to Simmons, so I really had no idea. I mean, I knew it was a big city. I had been to New York before, which really isn't anything like Boston, but that's kind of the picture that I had in my mind just because that was the only East Coast city that I'd ever been to.
I had actually been to Boston when I was in 8th grade. I came out here for a family trip, and that's when I knew I had to come to the East Coast for college. I was most afraid of regretting my choice of moving so far, but I was lucky enough to have a wonderful father who encouraged me, and I really just wanted to take this risk and this big leap of faith into my education.
I went to boarding school in a town here in Massachusetts and didn't have a lot of people in it, so I thought maybe all of America was like that too, where I'm just isolated from the world. But that wasn't the case at all.
One thing that I was really worried about was losing my friendships from home, especially because I'm really close with 2 friends and they're still in the same area. So I knew that they would be hanging out a lot, and I was kind of worried that maybe I would get shut out or that we would just grow apart. But honestly, I think the distance has made our friendship stronger, because then whenever I come home, it's so exciting to see everyone and we hang out a lot.
I was nervous about feeling like left out, or that maybe people have acclimated to this easier because they grew up here, but that wasn't the case. I felt like everybody had a struggle, even people who came from Massachusetts, that they had a struggle adjusting to college life. But then I got to meet MISO, and I got to meet a bunch of people from my class, and the Center for Global Education introduced me to a bunch of international students. So it's really easy to connect with other people in Simmons.
The food, I think, was a little different. I had never had a taste of clam chowder or lobster roll, but I think the most prevalent culture shock was the sports fans. I had never seen such passionate sports fans in my life.
Whenever I feel homesick, I just, thankfully we have technology, Skype my mom, I call them up. Whenever there's a birthday, I'm not really missing it. They always Skype me in, and I'm part of that. And whenever it's my birthday, they all Skype in. And it's hard sometimes, but Boston is my home as well. That it's not just I'm away from home, I have 2 homes.
When you come to Simmons, you will find your niche, the people that you want to have around you for these 4 years, and people that you're going to have even beyond that. My advice is to embrace the fear, and you're probably afraid because you know that this is such a big opportunity.
I did get into schools in Indiana, which were great schools, but I knew that I really wanted to branch out and try something new, and especially Boston is such a great place to do that. There are so many other college kids, there's so much going on all the time, academic and non-academic, that Boston and Simmons are really amazing places to be. And just in general, I think stepping out of your comfort zone and moving to a new place, even if it is so far, really pushes you to kind of become a good, self-sufficient, best person that you can be.